Ronaldo was reportedly axed in front of the whole Manchester United squad during a 2-hour summit meeting last week. Erik Ten Hag called the players together last Thursday and urged them to air any grievances without the threat of repercussion, and dropped Ronaldo and Maguire at the same time. Stu, I've asked you earlier, but I'll ask again. Is it time for Ronaldo to go? See you later. There's only another few days left. It just drags on, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think I said a couple of weeks ago on the show, I think it will suit both parties. I think it will suit, Cristiano's not...
Where can he go, though?
Listen, he's a real talent. He scored, how many goals he scored last year for United?
Phenomenal.
He's still,
I think it was
even
18,
last year,
18, I think,
which is
off the
some
top of my
going,
head.
make no mistake. So, in a team that had a tough season, let's say, but I think it suits both parties. You've got a new manager coming in, looking to stamp his authority on the place and looking to develop a team in a certain direction. And you've got a player that owes the club and football nothing. So I think it'll be best. I'll be astounded if he stays when the window shuts.
Maybe he's got to give up the dream of Champions League football and just go where he's going to see his career out and enjoy his football.
I think because of his mentality, he strikes me the sort that wants to play every game. And anyone that's going to sign him must realise that if you bring him to your football club, he's going to want to play every game. So you've got to play him.
Nothing wrong with that, is there? There's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with it at all. But when you're 37 years old, and if you were a manager, you would say, well, I'm not sure I want to play him every week, so will I bring him to the club on the proviso that he might not be playing every week?
Yeah. What about, it's difficult. I tell you what, let's hear from Jermaine Beckford. He spoke this week to Brendan Aronson about forcing... can we do that one, or should we do... Let me stay on the Ronaldo bit just for now, seriously. Was there a player that you personally took aside and said, look, mate, I'm trying to look after you, I'm doing the best of the side, and you personally, and did they accept it or not? Can you think of one in particular?
I think when you're responsible for certain players and you've got to have a sensible conversation with them, the only conversations you have is probably with your senior players at the end of, their contracts are finishing in the summer and they come to you sort of just before Christmas and say, well, what's the situation? What am I doing? And that's when you've got to have a sensible conversation with them. I think Cristiano's sensible enough, and his advisors will be, that he'll do the right thing and the manager will do the right thing for him. There's it's a conversation between two sensible football people, I think, the manager and the player.
Yeah.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Alan Brazil. Thursday and Friday morning, 6 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.